What's going on, homies? Mr. Perez here, and welcome to In the Real, a series in which we do awesome stuff in real life. Today we're going to be building PVC bows. The supplies we needed goes as follow. Oh, and by the way, we had to buy everything doubled because we're building two bows. I'm going to list off everything in singles though, so you can make your very own bow for one person. And of course it was me and Mrs. Perez that built these bows together. But to start, we got one 5-foot long 3/4 inch scheduled 40 PVC pipe. We got two 4 feet long fiberglass driveway markers. We got a roll of duct tape, and we got some polyparacord, which is basically a type of string, so to say. And we got a tile saw blade for cutting. That's basically all you need to build these guys. There's no need for glue, heat, or anything like that. So very simple, very easy. Alright, we're going to jump right into this. So I'm going to be speaking as if I'm only building one bow. We did build two, but just to make things a lot easier for you guys to understand, we're only going to build one. So since you're only building one, you have two fiberglass rods. On one of the fiberglass rods, you need to measure 12 inches from either end. Doesn't matter what end you're on, just measure 12 inches from that end up until you basically get a foot. On the other glass rod, you need to mark 18 inches. Again, same thing, either end, doesn't matter. By the way, we're trying to show you guys basically the markings. It's very hard to tell just because we didn't get to work outside. It was already dark by the time I got home and trying to do this, so I guess you could say this project was a little bit on the rush side. Alright, so giving the quick demonstration on how to cut the rods. I mean, it's very simple. Where we marked it from, doesn't matter which one you start with. Remember, you have to cut at the 12-inch mark for one and at the 18-inch for the other rod. This is the tile saw blade, in case you guys are wondering what it looks like. It's very simple. I mean, you just cut basically in a circular motion. You cut at one end once you get the groove in, then you start spinning the rod as you go about, and eventually it just falls off. You could use a normal, I guess, saw if you had one, but this is the other option in case you guys don't. Buy one of these guys are like $1 a piece or something like that, maybe even less. I think it was probably a few cents. But that's basically it. Very simple. You do it to both rods. I just want to show you guys what I was doing. This actually takes quite a while if you're not used to it, so push through it, I'll tell you that much. Alright, once you get the fiberglass rods, you head over to the PVC pipe, and all you want to do on the PVC pipe is cut a slit into it. Not super deep, just enough to the point where you're going to be able to slit. Not super deep, just enough where you're going to be able to put the string into there without it falling out. It's not that far deep in there. I want to say about 1/4, right? Yeah, 1/4 basically of the tube. Hopefully we can get a zoom in on this. I want to fast forward through this just to show you the effort. You can. I would recommend using the tile saw blade for this one, just because it gives you a bit of a bigger entrance for the string. But I guess you could use the small end of it with the just a normal saw blade. But it's up to you. That's your preference at that point. Alright guys, I'm able to zoom in a little bit. You can see how deep more or less the hole needs to be. It's not crazy in there. You don't want to make sure that this pipe's going to break halfway through. It's not even halfway. You go a little bit above half. And that's pretty much it, that little slit. And you want to do this to the other side as well. So you're going to flip over the pipe and make sure you do it to the other side. Make sure you're aligned with both holes. You got to make sure that. I almost messed up, and thanks to Mrs. Perez, she made sure that I was on both sides. If not, I would have screwed myself over. Alright guys, moving on to the next part. Once you have the PVCs cut in place, you want to get all the fiberglass rods and mark the midpoint of all of them. So mark the middle of all the rods and basically align them in this pattern that I have in my hand right here. I'm going to try and pause the video right here so you can see it. You want them just like this. Why? It's because we're basically creating a bend for the bow. The fiberglass rods are going to go into the PVC pipe. But basically you're just going to want to smush them all together. And I'm going to show you the tape part basically once we have it all done. But you just smush them all together. But you want to make sure they're all centered so that there's not one too far left or too far right. Quickly, just to apologize, sorry if the video keeps looping so you guys can see what's going on. But right away, like I said, you smush them all together like this, basically in a circular motion. Just grab them with your fist and hold them together, making sure everything stays centered. From there, like I said, from there, all you have to do is tape them together. Now, let me tell you guys, use less tape than expected. I used a lot of tape. Oh, my bad. Let's say we. Me and the missus used a lot of tape because we thought we would need that much. You need a lot less tape because you got to make sure that PVC pipe is going to go through. I'm sorry. You got to make sure those fiberglass rods are going to go through the PVC pipe, and you're going to be able to move it inside. You need to move it to make sure you can make sure the glass rods stay in the middle so you can have that bend in the bow that you want. Alright, one more time as a major warning, do not use this much tape. I'm showing you guys though, this is what it should look finished. You want to tape the whole thing down basically. Just don't use a lot, don't make it too thick. And I'm showing you guys the bend. This is the bend that it's going to basically have within the PVC pipe. So it's forming along. After this, it's just as simple as putting it through the PVC pipe and making sure it's centered. Alright, I completely forgot we actually had this video clip. But the missus wanted to show you that we made the mistake that we had a lot of tape. We actually had to remove a lot of it and restart, basically just retape it, just not as much, not as thick. We decided to make sure it was very, very thin this time because the first time just failed completely. We couldn't even get it in the tube to start with, let alone we were going to move it inside. So make sure, like I said, don't use too much. You do not need that much tape on this. Alright, so now I want to show you guys how to do the knot you're going to need to put on top of your bow, basically. I saw it named as an overhand knot, but I'm not sure if it completely is. But basically, you want to put the string like this, and then you want to twist it once. Just twist it once to make sure you have that. Now put it over your finger. From there, sorry the focus keep coming out. Once you have it over your finger, you want to remove it from your finger. So remove that loop you just made. I'm going to do it again. Remove the loop you just made right there. So you want to remove the loop that you just made on your finger and then string through it that loop that we made in the beginning. And there you go. That's basically a knot. That top part that I'm holding, that top part is the part that you're basically going to put on the bow, into the slits that we cut in at either end. It's basically what it is. It looks kind of shitty, I know, but this is an easy way to do it. Alright, homies, now we're gonna string the bow. It's very easy. Once you put on the other end, you slid it in through the knot. You put your right foot through the bow. You use your left foot to basically suspend yourself with. And right here, you're gonna need some strength, so make sure you've been working out. Now, this one I used for my girlfriend is that it had no slack whatsoever, so we're definitely gonna need to fix that. But I just want to show you guys how to string a bow. Simple and easy. So, just want to quickly pull back on the bow and show you guys how it looks. It bends really nice. It's really simple and it's really awesome, honestly. I always wanted a bow, by the way, but I guess this is my opportunity. And you can see right here, I'm giving a little pull, and we're ready to shoot them. Alright, homies, and last, taking these back out into the backyard, but we did not get to shoot them, unfortunately. Several things went wrong. This lamp that I have here that you're seeing, it turned off on us. It like just completely died on us. I had boxes set up and everything, and we had a few other issues that I forgot about, but we couldn't shoot them. It was too dark. We were hoping that we were able to, but we're gonna definitely shoot them hopefully next week, I want to say. So that'll possibly be Monday's next video. I know it's a little bit of a spoiler, but I guess that's the way it has to be. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like down below. Subscribe for more. Go follow me on Twitter. That way you can keep up to date to what I'm doing and when these videos go live. But that's pretty much it, homies. Part 2 of this In the Real will continue next Monday. So thanks again, homies. Peace.
Them shoes, them J's.
I can't be seen wearing these, babe. I can't be seen wearing these bitches.
Be like, what are
this over? Bring that ass here, boy. Or with my homie RFM. By the way, he showed me this cool trick, so go give him some love on Twitter. I'll make sure to leave it down there in the description. But